兄弟たちも年に一度の親族会議にそれぞれの都合を合わせてやってきています。
Right, everybody. I don't know why I'm doing the intro like this. I'm weird. Welcome back to some more Umineko. Okay, no more intro. Welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. More episode 4. Here we are. I believe we're already on like part 6 or something of this, or part 5. Yo, we're flying. Like we've already been recording for almost a week. It feels like it just started part 4, episode 4. I don't know why I said part 4. This is not JoJo. This this goes by this goes by episodes, not parts. It feels like I just started episode 4, but already on like the 6th part or something like that, which is nuts. Because there are games, video games I played on my channel that took me 6 videos to complete, and those games I will play for 1 hour at a time. These videos I'll do for 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours at a time. So it just goes to show Umineko is insane. But yeah, welcome back today. Well, before I start the recap, today I went bouldering. Well, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically climbing. It's climbing, but like indoors. Went there with my friends this morning. Was a lot of fun. I bought actually a membership card thingy that I've charged up. So now I got I bought it to go there 10 times. Cost I think I think $1 is equal to 10 kroner. So it cost me 1,000 kroner. So in dollars that would be $100 if you're American. If you're European, I believe dollars aren't dollars and euros the same thing now, the same value because of the Ukraine war. So they should I think 2022, this year, big Ukraine-Russia war. I know you guys don't want me to get into that. Of course, I'm not the person to ask about that war, but I'm pretty sure some currency values have lost value. I think the euro has lost value because of it, because of the war, and obviously gas prices are insane, or petrol, whatever you want to call it, gasoline. Okay, their prices are through the roof. Thankfully, I don't own a car. I just bicycle everywhere. Even today. I mean, the bouldering place is actually very far away from where I live. It's actually several kilometers away, so I had to bike all the way over. It took me about 20 minutes. But still, I don't own a car. I don't don't have to deal with the insane prices of refilling the oil. Yeah, but basically, I think the euro and the dollars are now the same value. There was one point where they were like 1 cent off. I'm pretty sure they were basically the exact same value. $1 was equal to €1. You typically in the past €1 was more than it was worth more than $1. So that's changed in recent, this year. And you got inflation and that. Let's look into economy. I'm not very knowledgeable about economy. I mean, like there's an extent that I'm knowledgeable of it, but I mean, I'm still just a first year university engineering student. I'm not an economics student. Those guys are the experts. And of course the people that are knowledgeable about how wars impact the economy. The historians and them. They will know. If I was a historian playing Umineko, that would be a different story. But I'm I'm on the engineering side of things. So that's what I say that, but I didn't know what a Menger's punch was until Umineko showed it to me. But again, it's not a typical topic in the first year of university. It's not a topic they bring up, a Menger's punch. Although I think it was called a Menger's punch, right? Although when I looked it up, it was very fascinating, and I know I said I was actually gonna look up the mathematical formulas behind it, but I forgot to do that. But I definitely will at some point, because it's such a fascinating concept, and the way Angie put it was so great. I actually wanna see more of the mathematical formulas of the dimensions. But anyway, we'll leave that for now. That's irrelevant. So yeah, so $100, €100 to get a car to go there 10 times. You can also buy a 20 times card, which costs 190. Will be 190 euros or dollars, whatever currency you use. Translate to whatever currency you use. If you're from Europe, translate it to that. If you're from America, North America, United States of America is what I mean when I say America. Translate to that. If you're from some other countries that don't use euros or American dollars, translate it to whatever you know what to do. Though euros and dollars or American dollars are very common, huge currencies. I think most people can translate it to whatever currencies they use. I'm sure, maybe not. So 190 to go 20 times. So it's a bit cheaper per time you go. But yeah, now basically I'm paying $10 every time I go, rather than the normal price, which would be $15 to go once. But now I'm paying $10. I think that's how it goes. So I bought this card because I'm planning to go there more often. I'm actually planning to go there every every week, once every week, because I've joined up with a gang of people that go there every week, once every week on the weekend. So yeah, it should be fun. It's a lot of fun. Very tough. I mean, this is not the first time I go. This is the third time I think I go. I haven't been able to go in the summer at all because in the summer, I had to work and I didn't. I lived somewhere else, but so when I recorded throughout the entirety of episode 3, when I recorded those parts, I couldn't go. But now that I'm back, I was like, sure, I'll get a membership. Still have to pay for the shoes. That's still like, I will guess the price for that is 40, so it would be €4 / dollars, whatever. So prices for the shoes relatively cheap. I'm not gonna buy my own shoes just yet. I mean, in fact, the actual well, most people would recommend not buying your own shoes right away. Take your time, get used to the shoes, get used to climbing first before you decide to buy shoes, because having the proper climbing shoes is important, and they're also very expensive. I believe they will cost like $200 / euros. So to translate those currencies, I think the prices are that high, maybe even more, to be honest. I don't know. So I haven't bought those, but it's fine. I'll pay to loan some shoes. I don't think I used the right word there at all. I did not use the right word there. To borrow some shoes. There you go. Some climbing shoes. They're great. And then you have to you put chalks on your arm. So basically, yeah, my grip, my fingers hurt really bad. I've hurt really bad the entire day. It's been like it's been hard to grip things, but this is good though. I mean, it's really good. I also have really bad upper body strength. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the videos where I record myself in real life. Well, you can see how I look like, but you can probably tell from how I look like if you've seen any of the videos in real life. I don't have upper body. I don't have upper body muscles. All right, I'm not a very athletic guy. I will not call myself an athletic guy at all. So I'm obviously worse than 90% of people who go bouldering or frequently when I went there. But I will say it's fun. I don't care. I'm doing only the two easiest courses. I mean, the easiest and the level that's a bit harder than the easiest. I'm only doing those two, and I think there's like 5 or 6 different difficulty levels. I don't care. I'm having fun. And some of the easiest are genuinely challenging, because I mean, obviously, what challenging is subjective. But since I have decent lower body strength, I want to say, but horrible upper body strength. I can't even do a single pull-up. I'm not even joking. I haven't tried to do one in several years. But I remember in high school, I think it was, yeah. There was like one time where I had to try doing a pull-up, and I couldn't. I legit couldn't do a single pull-up. It was this whole thing. Well, it was actually a good chunk of the class that couldn't do a single pull-up. But I was one of them. There was all the good chunk. I mean, there was like 50-50. I think half of the class couldn't, half the class, or something like that. I was one of the ones that couldn't. I don't remember exactly how it went, but I couldn't. Even with support, I couldn't. I have horrible upper body strength. I did not have great bicep, tricep strength, anything like that. I don't really. I don't frequent the gym, so not great there. Although, it does feel the muscles you exert when climbing is kind of similar to basketball. Actually, it is kind of similar to basketball in a way when you're dribbling and then you shoot. You kind of exert similar muscles. But yeah, I mean, but basketball is mostly just like the forearm muscles. I feel like more so than the upper muscle. Although I'll also say climbing also exerts your core and your back a lot. So there's that. Anyway, I've went really off topic there. We're reading Umineko. Why am I talking about? Why do I spend so much time talking about my daily life in these videos? I'm sorry. Well, welcome back to some more Umineko. Speaking of upper body strength, I want to say Cross actually looks like he has some decent shoulders. He seems like someone who has good upper body strength. Although I've said although a lot here, but it could be because of his suit. Right? Maybe it's making... Because obviously suits make your shoulders look bigger than they actually are. But they are more refined. But in general, Cross, I feel like... You know, between Cross and Rudolph... Look at Rudolph, for example. Rudolph has a much skinnier body. He's less built. I feel like Cross is he's a jacked, built guy. I mean, I don't really know if Cross exercises or what, but he's got a built body, okay? I mean, this guy, I feel like he's strong. He's a strong man, I think. Unlike Rudolph. Rudolph is more... He's skinny. He's got a skinny waist, alright? So, I mean, I think... I don't know. I mean, just random notice. Kenzo just looks regular. Although Kenzo's an old man. Let's not... It's an unfair comparison. Kenzo's like 30 plus years older than all of these guys or something like that. So unfair comparison. Anyway, welcome back. Let's recap what happened last part. So last part we first learned about the blue truth, which I have not noted down. I know. I did not do my homework there. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually been so many parts since we've had... Well, I say so many parts, more like 8 parts or something, since I've had to note down any red truths. It's a non-Joe mystery that I haven't had to note down the red truths. And that would took me so... That took me like half an hour to do, man. I'm still angry about that. I'm not really that angry, I mean, but it's homework. It's my... But still, half an hour, bro, to write down the rest of the truths. Although the blue truths last part is probably going to take me 5 minutes to write down. Battle only said 1 or 2 blue truths, I think. So it's not going to take me a long time to write up. But yeah, I just didn't do my homework. My bad. I'll do my homework after this part. Okay, sorry, man. Sorry. All right. I'll note down the blue truths from last part. So yeah, that's what we got introduced to. The blue truths are basically Battler's red truths. You know, the human side's red truths, where any claim that denies the existence of witches can be set in blue, and Beato has to deny every blue truth to win her. It's basically a battle. It's basically red versus blue. If I wanna win against the witch, I gotta deny every red truth. If she wants to win against me, she has to deny every blue truth. And she can choose to deny my blue truths whenever she wants, but I can also choose to deny her red truth whenever I want. And I can put up as many blue truths as I want. That's the advantage I have. I can shotgun the blue truths, okay? Like, that was a fantastic analogy of a battler. I can just say so many blue truths and this and that and that, wah. And then, you know, this blue truth. So many different human theories for things that could have happened. Beato has to deny every single one of them to win. And I have to deny every red truth to win. So it's basically red versus blue. I think blue will come out on top. Of course I do, because I'm Battler and I'm going to come. I know Battler's going to come out on top. Alright? And someone said in the comments, oh, I can't wait for these statements to age badly or whatever, or to age horribly. Some parts ago. I don't think it's gonna age badly. Battler will win. Alright? Maybe some of my other statements will age badly. But if Battler loses this battle, nah, man, I'll be fuming. Beato does not deserve victory. Even if witches actually exist, just for the sake of Beato losing, I will make sure Battler wins. Battler will win. Angie will not let it happen. Actually, Angie will let it happen if it means getting her family back and stuff like this. It's not what she wants. Damn. And she's also a witch herself. That is so... Damn it, man. But... Angie, come on. Let's beat Beato. Forget... I don't even care about... I should. But the family's dead already. I just want to beat Beato. The family can stay dead, but that's not what Angie's thinking. Angie wants the family back. Bored so that she wants to beat Beato, I feel like. She wants to have a better life, I think. But I want to beat Beato because I'm not part of the family, technically. I mean, I don't feel as deeply connected to them, and their murders have not caused such a such a horror life for me as it has Angie. So I'm sure if I was Angie, I'd have a very similar mindset to, you know, want to get my family back. And Battler, of course, Baka Bakshi. But yeah, anything else that happened last part? I mean, obviously the siblings kept arguing against Cross, pushed him back, claiming that Cross was hiding Kinzo's death and that Kinzo was actually alive. So now Cross is up, and then they convinced him to go try and convince Kinzo to come back down to meet with the siblings, right? So that's what Cross is doing right now. He's telling, "Oh, Kinzo, can you come down?" Because Kirye and the rest are kind of well, Kirye brought the theory, but they are all kind of convinced that Kinzo is actually dead, and Cross is keeping it hidden. And so now they demand money from him. You know, safage money. That was not the original plan. The original plan, I'm assuming, was what they did all the way back in what they did back in episode 1 and stuff like that. I think that was the original plan, to corner Cross. Katie has spun it around to bring up the theory that Cross has been keeping Kinzo hidden. So they're like, alright, we trust you. You don't even have to write anything down. Just give us money. Just give us money and you can safeguard him. You can inherit everything. You will, you know, if Kinzo dies in natural ways and you're the caregiver and everything like that, alright, we'll give it to you. Alright? But you gotta give us the money. You gotta give us money. In episode 1, how did they corner him again in episode 1? How did they do it? Let me think. There was something, because they all really want money, and you know, while Cross has made some bad decisions in the past, how did they corner him in episode 1 then? Because they cornered him here by, obviously claiming that Kinzo's dead, and Kinzo's not, obviously, I don't think Cross is going to convince Kinzo to come down to meet the family. If he did, that's a huge W for Cross, but I don't think he's going to be able to. I think Kinzo's not going to care. I think Kinzo's going to be like, the ritual's going to start! Y'all can do whatever you want, because soon it don't matter anyway, because you're all dead. Something like that. He's going to say something along those lines, I'm sure. That's what Kinzo is. But, I'm trying to remember how they cornered him in episode 1. Right, wasn't something along the lines of Cross probably has the gold, right? He's probably searched all over for the gold, and he's probably already found the gold. So they were like, alright, you can keep the gold, you can keep whatever, but you gotta give us some compensation money for right now, because you got the gold and stuff like that. I think that was how they cornered him in episode 1, and before Cross exposed that their financial situations. And then they all died anyway, so it's not like it mattered that much. But it is still important to know why they cornered Cross and how they did it, I feel like. Because if we're trying to argue for a human culprit, especially against Beato, we have to bring up motive. And this family business, you know, issue that they're having is very important to bring about, especially this motive thing. Why would they kill each other? Why would someone kill another family member? Well, here we go. If you found the cornering and the reason why they're cornering and stuff like that, we find a reason why a human culprit would do the things that they're doing. So yes, but I think that was how they cornered them in episode 1, but how they cornered Cross in episode 1, but I don't exactly remember it, because again, episode 1 was 100 parts ago, okay? Something like that. Episode 1 happened so long ago for me. I'm not going to remember. I'm obviously not going to remember every single detail of every single episode. There are things that are either vague or shut up, maybe even forgotten. So, yeah. There's that. Alright, let's keep it moving. Here we go. That was a very long intro from me. That was a very long intro. Let's get to it here. Cross and Nazi could be seen in Kinzo's dimly lit study. Every once in a while, thunder could be heard, and the dimly lit room flickered with light. It seemed that the island would be closed off by the storm very soon.
お父様、どうか今一度不敬な彼らに当主様の威厳をお示しください。
Is he alive? They're not gonna reveal to us. He's gonna say Zenzen Dameda. That's not your line, frick you. That's not your line, Kenzo. Don't take it from me. Don't say Zenzen Dameda. Don't you dare say Zenzen Dameda. That's not your line. Happiness. Oh, I love this soundtrack. I love this soundtrack because it played when Evatrice was birthed, essentially. And it was like her birthing soundtrack, and it just added such a great atmosphere. So that's why I really like the soundtrack, because of that atmosphere. You know, the feeling it gave me. It was a beautiful coronation. I can't lie. I don't believe in witches. I mean, I'm supposed to not believe in witches because to try and beat Beato. But no, that coronation was just. It gave me weird feelings. I really loved it. I really loved that coronation when Beato gave the staff over to her and everything. That was great. Okay, the large figure standing by the window, his majestic back facing them, quietly yet forcefully gave his answer. His head was hung slightly, and he appeared to be trembling. Eventually, a mumbling laugh reached them from over his shoulder. Nope! No! That's not your phrase! Dameda na, Zenzen Dameda is not your phrase! Get it out of your mouth, Kenzo! Alright? This is a case where grandchild beats grandpa. No. No. That's not your phrase. Get out of here with that. You're never gonna be as good as me. Alright, Kinzo. Battler with the W. Yeah, now I when it comes to better phrasing, Battler wins. Okay? Alright, Kinzo. All you got, Kinzo, is your freaking knowledge of the occult, okay? But Battler has the proper phrasing, yo. Battler wins the phrasing battle. Nah. You don't even have any holes on you, Kinzo. Man, that's an L. You don't have any holes. Cross beats you in holes. Battler doesn't have any holes on him either, to be fair. That's fair. That's fair. I guess we both lose in holes, Kinzo. Okay. 3 months left to live? A senile old man not long for this world? Just who are you referring to? Look at his eyes. Those eyes are not normal. Those are not Kinzo's normal eyes. Wait. Those are not Kinzo's eyes. Wait. That's not Kinzo's eye. Wait. Oh, his eyes are black, I guess. I guess his eyes are black. Why do they look weird there? They look demonic there. They don't look human. I feel like why does he look not human? I say that, but I'm supposed to not believe in witches, goddammit. As Kinzo spun around and brandished his cloak, a blast of wind shook up the stale air inside the room. That air pressure expressed clearly the majesty and willpower of Ushiroma Kinzo. Why did some noise pop up? Wait, why did some air pop up? Does Kinzo have more character file information? What? Wait! What? He's on the witch side? I knew he was. I suspected that he has some weird. Although Mud is there too. Why is he there? Has everybody been about his inheritance, which blah blah? What? Why is Kinzo on the witch side? Why under Beato? I mean, Mari's here too, so I guess yeah. Okay, I guess we can read on Kinzo Mage. Goldsmith. What? That's his name? What's Mari's name then? No, Mari's name is just normal. She doesn't have katakana. Lambda has katakana. Burn has katakana. Eiji has katakana. And Beato has katakana. Maria doesn't. Kinzo does, and his name is Goldsmith. Kinzo's name as a mage is Goldsmith, so he just gets a mage title. He's under Beato, okay? And I also noticed that she's Beato's under Lambda as well, similar to how Angie's under Burn. Angie's under Burn because I'm guessing Burn is Angie's guardian, so I'm guessing Lambda is Beato's guardian, right? Because that's why Lambda warned her and told her that she was only a temporary witch, which to me is to me that's so interesting that Lambda is Beato's guardian. Because it gives this sense of the feeling that Beato may not be as unstoppable as we thought, right? The moment Lambda wills it, Beato's gone, which is good for us. So, But okay, Kinzo's guess is under, or Goldsmith is under Beato. His skills as a summoner are legendary for the modern age. I mean, he did summon Beato, yeah. In terms of summoning ability, there are times when he surpasses even Beato Riche. Wow. He can summon that, okay. However, he is very mismatched, and while he does excel in some areas, he is fatally lacking in them as a mage in others. He cannot even perform the trifling magic to reheat a cup of tea, yet he can summon demons capable of using magic to boil the oceans. Well, I'm guessing the servants are some other summonings, like no, but the furniture or the servants, they're said to have come from orphanages. And so they've been here since they were young. So I don't know how much. So the Kinzo just summoned really young furniture, and then they grew up. Is that the explanation they're gonna give me? Yet you can use summon demons capable of using magic to boil the oceans. I see. So he can't do it himself, but he can summon people that can do it for him. Okay. His system of magic is his own and has its origins in mathematical miracles. Well, there you go. So I guess, okay. Beato Riche later reworked her own system of magic based on this. Ooh, okay. Sure! Kinzo's on the witch side. Sure. It was no wonder at all that Cross landed on his backside, as if the pressure had literally blown him to the ground. As though showing consideration for Cross, who looked as though his legs had been swept out from under him, Nazi also crouched that. I'm just imagining that picture in my head. I'm imagining this as a gag moment, not as a consideration for Cross. I'm imagining like Cross fell on his bum, then Nazi saw that and was like, oh no, that's embarrassing for him. Alright, I'm also gonna fall on my bum. Wee! Nazi Pepper just jumped. Wee! Now they're sitting together. Oh. Okay. Right. Then, with a thunk and another thunk, Kinzo's footsteps approached with a heft that signified his majesty. Oto-san. Again, he looks demonic here. His eyes are full on black. They've got no color in them. They're no light. His eyes don't look real. Damn, Canon snitching? Canon snitching? Okay, now he's back to normal. Okay, his eyes get very big when he opens them up, and then his pupils, I should say, get very big, and now they're back to normal or the size they usually are. I'm just not used to him having like anime eyes like Nazi. Obviously, pupils don't look as like that in real life. It's just. I mean, do they look like that? I mean, I don't really know what to tell y'all, but just look at his pupils. Look at Nazi's pupils, okay? I mean, it's just. When he opens his eyes, you're, whoa! Okay, without lending an ear to Nazi's words, Kinzo extended his palm to cross his collar as the latter sat on the floor. No, he curled up his fingers, leaving only his index finger out, and then, with that one remaining finger, he pressed hard into Krause's collar, twisted it, and slowly, with just one finger. He raised Cross high into the air. Damn, he's just, yeah, Goldsmith for real, just using magic on Cross. Okay. That's your eldest son, by the way, Kinzo. So, aren't you embarrassed that you raised him if you're gonna call him that pathetic? Damn. Cross's feet scrabbled at the air. Kinzo's brawny finger was stroking him. He couldn't even open his mouth, much less talk. However, even if he had been allowed to open his mouth, as he was now, there was no way he would be able to think up an excuse that Kinzo would accept. Still, what incredible power he possessed. And no one would call Kinzo an old man after seeing this superhuman strength. Oto-sama! Are we gonna talk about how... Well, are they not gonna... I guess Natsu's more worried about her husband than how Kinzo's able to lift him up with just one finger? Why not? That's what happened to Battler in episode 2. But I still feel like he thought in episode 2. Actually, according to the NG, he didn't. According to the NG, fair point. And considering the game we have now, I guess we weren't really fighting. Now that I think back on it, so maybe it is just straight up humiliation. Look at his eyes again, though. Holy crap. As thunder roared, Kinzo laughed heartily as though there could be nothing more amusing. And at the end of his laugh, he threw his feckless son away like he was scrap paper, slamming him against the wall. I mean, I guess Eva is more worthy to be Successor. I mean, just look at episode 3. Straight up. Hey Cross, better put more effort into, you know, you found one single gold ingot from the Maruso president. Better put more effort into solving that riddle, huh? Cross slid down the wall, rubbing his throat in pain. Natsu ran up to him and cared for him. Yo! Natsuhi! Yo! Can we talk about how good of a wife Natsuhi's been? Okay? Like, even with Jessica as a mother, okay? She's just trying her best. I mean, you could say, yeah, Jessica wants to live her life. But at the end of the day, Natsuhi just wants the best for Jessica, you know what I mean? This is what she genuinely feels like. She's trying to do her best. Natsuhi's, you know, I look at that. She cares for her husband so quick, just like that. She don't. I think Natsuhi's a great wife. I think. Well, I mean, there aren't many wives in this visual novel that haven't been great. I mean, Eva. You know. I mean, okay. To be fair, with the Eva Hideyoshi situation, I'd argue Hideyoshi has shown to be a much, you know, the husband, you know what I mean? He's shown to be the guy in that relationship. I mean, he is the guy in that relationship. But I mean, he's shown to be the one, you know what I mean? In Cross and Natsuhi's relationship, Natsuhi's been the one to show, you know, the support, I feel. Or maybe that's just because what we've seen. I guess I am biased, to be fair, because that's what we have seen, especially in episode 1. I guess we're forgetting how much effort Cross put in. I mean, even the siblings were saying it. Whether they were lying or just messing with him or not, he has put a lot of effort into being the caregiver of Kenzo or whatever you wanna say. So maybe I guess we are understanding Cross. But not look at that. Just immediately go and just ran up to him to care for him. You know what I mean? the only one, the best husband-wife dynamic is still Rudolph and Kirie. That husband-wife dynamic works so well. It works so. It feels so natural. I love it. It feels so natural and just like so laid back. It's the least stressful family. For sure. I mean, George has all this pressure put on him by Eva. George is gonna be the successor. George. You know what I mean? And obviously Jessica and that. Rudolph is just like, my son? Yeah, he's, haha, baka shit. Kirie just dotes on him, Although, to be fair, Kirie, whenever she sees Battler, she does think of Asumi, who she cursed to death. So there's that. But, overall, big sister. Battler even said it himself, Kirie feels like a big sister to him. So it's just, overall, all in all, that just family dynamic is crazy. They met, I mean, at the very least, Rudolph may not have a great relationship with Battler. Battler doesn't like Rudolph. But it's just a laid-back family. Rudolph isn't like, Battler, come on, you gotta be the next successor. It's just like, okay, Battler, yeah, he's an idiot. He wants to live with his mother's family. Sure, go on. For 6 years, yeah, go on, Battler. You know what I mean? And Kirie as well. Kirie promotes Battler being smart. I mean, she always, when she talks to Battler all the time, she'll be like, Battler, think smart. Remember, flip the chessboard. Remember, Battler. She always tries to have Battler be, because I think Kirie notices potential in Battler, I think Kirie goes, hey, Battler, come on, flip the chessboard. I'm gonna teach you this trick. Flip the chessboard. And she also told him about how, when you are, when you're in a very, very losing position against an opponent, that is when they're most vulnerable, right? She also told him about all that, and that's when Core played in the background in episode 1 and Battler was able to, episode 2 I think it was actually, and he talked back against Beato. All in all, I do like the parents, to child relationship when the entire fam dynamic in Rudolph's family. I'm not gonna lie, that's so good. That is really, really good for me, in my opinion. Although Hideyoshi last episode proved to be a fantastic dad and husband, right? When he slapped Evatrice, that's an unforgettable moment for me, man. When he slapped, I was like, Baka! What are you doing? You're not Eva. Slap back to reality. Baka! And she was, I'm a witch. It's like, she slapped the witch. Baka! Then she has a sister. She's there like, what? The ones that just double KO'd Kirie and Rudolph, they're just like, they shot him in the end, but it was nuts. When Hideyoshi did that, I gained so much respect for him, man. That's awesome. So Hideyoshi's great. George is too wholesome for his own good. That's why I've always said this since episode 1. I don't trust George. I think George is sus. I've said this since episode 1. I haven't mentioned it much since, but I've always thought George was sus. I don't know if you guys have seen my episode 1 read through. I remember heavily being on George. Cause why is he so? He's the guy with glasses, okay? The guy with those thin glasses, and he's so wholesome. He's always just like, okay. He's like the biggest brother of the cousins, and then the way he treats others, the way he talks. I mean, I don't know. There's something about I don't trust it. I mean, last episode when he died, why was there a number on his door? And with Shannon, I guess. Why was there a number where George died? It was an 8-digit number. What was that about? So there's that. Jessica, I think. No offense to her. I think she's gonna have to be my least favorite out of the cousins. Not my least favorite character, but my least out of the cousins. I don't connect with her canon relationship as much as I do George and Shannon. I don't think I vibe with that as much. I'm gonna be. This is where I'd be completely honest with y'all. Maria's great. Maria has her own thing going on, so she's great. Battler, I'll do not need to speak for Battler. He's my favorite character in the whole visual novel, so I don't think I need to speak for him. Battler and Rosa are, my two favorites for sure. I think this is gonna be my least favorite out of the cousins. Specifically the cousins, not all characters. I mean, when you got characters like... Nah, I don't want to bring characters down. I don't want to bring any characters down. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Let's not be toxic. Alright? But I'll say this, he's not my least favorite character in the whole visual novel. Of course not. And I didn't say she was my least favorite family member or anything like that. Just saying. So, just the cousin specifically. I think George has been great. I think Battler and Maria have been great. Obviously, Jessica's been great too. And we did spend a lot of time with her in episode 2. I think episode 2 was her shining episode. Yeah, that was the episode where she really shined. Even after her death with Kanon, they had a little talk together after death, post-death. So, episode 2 is where she shined the most. George also shined in episode 2, actually, funnily enough. I mean, the cousins typically get good chances to shine. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The cousins typically get a good chance to shine. Maria and Battler. Maria really gets a lot of shine. I mean, even this episode, she had her Sakutaro thing with Angie. So, there's that. Battler, main character, don't need to talk about him. George gets a lot of time to shine. So the cousins typically get a lot of time to shine. The characters that get the least shine are the least important servants, or at least the ones we've seen the least of, which are Kumasawa and Gora. Although Gora had a great episode 2, I think he did, right? And I do respect what Gora was doing in episode 2. Kumasawa, I guess, had a great episode 3 in the sense that I really like the plot twist that Virgilia was hiding inside her the entire time. But herself as a character, she hasn't really had a shining episode. She hasn't really done much. I think out of the servants, she's been, I mean, we know she's this, she's not as trusted in the servants. She's not as respected. We know she likes to gossip, but that's pretty much it for her, right? You know what I mean? She knows a lot of secrets about Rokkenjima, which is, I guess, kind of sus in its own way. Virgilia is inside her, so it's not like she's got absolutely nothing to her character. But there's that. The other servants, of course, get a lot of time. Although, I will say Genji is just so... He's just so there. He's just there. He's just... I respect his duty for the Ishiyome family, but he's just there. Okay, Kinzo-sama, Battler-sama. That's all he is. That's all he's done. He had good knife skills. He cut up that butterfly in episode 2. And he also helped out with... Oh yeah, and when they're fighting fake Kanon in episode 2 as well. So Genji has his moments of shine. But character-wise, other than, character-wise, I mean, he's just kind of been there. We don't know much about him. I'm sure that's on purpose. Or maybe that's not on purpose. Maybe Genji's just supposed to be a static character. That's fine too. I mean, it's completely acceptable. I mean, not every character needs to be super colorful, right? I mean, sometimes I guess you do need those characters that have a foundation. They work for them. But maybe we'll see more Genji content. I don't know. Regarding the siblings, Kinzo's of course Kinzo. Regarding the siblings, I'm glad we're starting to see more from Cross, at least so far in episode 4, because I've always spoken in the past 3 episodes how Cross has gotten so little screen time. In episode 2, I think I was screaming about it a lot. In episode 2, where's Cross? Where's Cross? Cross died right away in the first Twilight again. No Cross screen time. What the hell's going on with Cross? We wanted to learn a bit more about Cross. We've gotten pics here and there where he's talked to Natsu and stuff like that, but I've always wanted more, and I'm glad we've seen a bit more from him now, even though it's a bit pathetic. I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunate for Cross that he's looking pathetic here, but maybe he'll have his own time to shine. I don't know. Cross is just being Cross. Episode 3, he was alive for a while. He was one of the last people to die, but even then, he was alive for a while, but he didn't do much. He was just there like, alright, I'll defend the spot. He was not part of the food expedition. He was not one of the people to solve the riddle. That was Eva and Rosa. Eva and Rosa have gotten so much screen time. Nazi's gotten a lot of screen time, especially in episode 1. That was her episode. That was Nazi's episode. Eva, Rosa gotten a lot. Rudolph's gotten quite a bit. At least he's gotten more than Cross. Rudolph was part of the food expedition with Kitty. Yeah, Kitty's gotten plenty. You know what I mean? Even Hideyoshi last episode got plenty. You know, with this whole slapping scene. I just mentioned that. So, Cross... I've always said this. Cross needs more. I want more from Cross. I don't know if episode 4 will give me more from Cross. If he does it the first one again, then god damn it, man. I guess Cross was just never meant to have the screen time that he may or may not deserve. I don't know. Yeah, but so far, Nazi's been more of a dynamic character than he has. So, yeah. Alright, we've been talking for a while. I've gone on a whole rant there, but let's get back to it. Alright. It all started from how I loved how Nazi was so quick to take care of Cross. That's how it started. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Alright. But Kinzo showed no interest in the two of them, and he returned to the space near the window as though he had been there the whole time and looked up at the ominous thunderclouds.
ベアトリーチェにさえ会えれば我が人生には何の悔いもないと思っていたがどうやらそういうわけにもいかぬらしい
Why are you saying this? In episodes 1, 2, 3 you disagreed, or at least episode 1 and 2 you were like, oh, I just want to see Beatrice smile one more time and then I'm done and kill me, I'm done with my life. That's what you were saying. But now why are you suddenly disagreeing now? Is it because you won't get a proper successor? Were you not satisfied with Eva in episode 3? Not that this timeline of you would know.
魔女より得たものは何も残せぬのが初めからの約束
So the gold won't remain? But it clearly remained in episode 3. Right? You received the gold from the witch and it remained in episode 3. Eva got it. So what about that?
しかし後ろ宮の名は魔女のものではない
I'm confused by the first statement. Because Eva clearly got full of the gold and eventually gave it off to Angie. So what's that about? There's also what the epitaph says, where at the end of the epitaph says, you know, you'll receive all the gold that the witch gave you or something. We didn't see something like that at the end of the epitaph, and we can check the epitaph right now. Let's see, Grimoire. Wait, the epitaph is not here? Oh! Okay, I can't read the epitaph right now, that's unfortunate.
その名を継ぐのが誰にふさわしいか
Battler is! No? You disagree? Okay.
どうやらそれだけはわしが自らの手で解決せねばならぬようだ
Kinzo's gonna take matters into his own hands this episode. Ooh! Okay, so Kinzo's gonna take some action this episode. Okay.
喜べクラウス
Krause.
気が変わったぞ
He's actually gonna go meet up with them?
お父さん
This is gonna be good. If Kinzo actually goes down. Yes! Yes! Yes, this is good. Finally, some unpredictability. Okay? Finally, Kinzo is doing something. He's not gonna be locked up in his study the whole time and disappear or die somewhere. Finally, we get something. Let's go. And this is good for Cross too. Yes! Yes, this is what I want.
では
He's gonna go?
貴様らふぬけどもと食事をする気など起きぬ
That's fine. I don't care about you having dinner. Are you gonna go down? Give us some new content.
だがその後の親族会議に
Let's go! Let's go! Yes, Genzo! Yes! Yeah! Yes! Oh, that's gonna spice things up so much! I'm excited! I'm excited! And then you're gonna go back to your study, right? Before the first Twilight starts? Alright! Now, you got me hyped! I was not hyped with the family conference because I was like, it's probably gonna be the same thing as always where they argue and then the cousins will probably go back to the guest house and they talk about how, oh, our family's arguing and then the Twilight start. But no! No, now we have some wild card thrown in there. Kent's gonna... Ooh. This is gonna be good. But wait! if the riddle of the epitaph is gonna go anyway, y'all will die. Then who cares about who succeeds the family? If you all die anyway. Eva didn't die. Eva didn't die last episode, even though the epitaph said everyone's gonna die. The epitaph is a lie. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Eva. You know, I'm too deep into this now. We'll just keep reading. You know, I just added more questions to myself, but we'll just keep reading. I've done very little reading this part and a lot of talking, so I've not made much progress.
私はその席上で当主継承についての重大な発表をするであろう。
Oh, if you just read the contents of the letter yourself and then you just tell everyone solve the riddle of the epitaph and then you go back. I'm not gonna nah kids, do something predictable. Please do something predictable.
お前たちのくだらない争いは私自らが解決してやる。
I guess it's better than nothing, but I wish it was. It's probably gonna be something like, oh, solve the riddle of the epitaph. And I'm not sure how much I like that though. Okay. Let's see that chapter. This is actually a good stopping point for the video, you know. It's 6 p.m. Time for dinner, almost. Angie's recollection. We're going back to the Angie story. This is unironically a good place to end it, but I've done very little progress. Don't you guys agree? And the rain has started, so you guys will probably be seeing bad frame rate here too. The door was forcefully flung open, and Rosa flew in with Maria. Why? Why was Rosa outside with Maria? Is this the Rose thing again? I mean, I guess this is one way to connect with Angie. Maria connects with Angie. We'll keep reading for a bit longer. I'll give you guys that much. I haven't done a lot of. I haven't done a lot of reading progress this part. I'll be honest. It has been a very slow reading part. I've talked a lot. I've had a lot on my mind. I also haven't done my homework from last part, so I'll do that after this part's over. Let's see. I'm thinking. Okay. You know what? I do have some things I want to say, but I'm gonna leave them for now because they won't go anywhere, if that makes sense. So I think I'll leave them for now, and then we'll see how the story goes, and then we'll end the part, I think. Yeah. Alright. It doesn't matter who, someone bring us a bath towel. Is anyone here? Okay, somebody was out in the rain for the flower, I'm guessing, and then she got really wet, so now they need a towel. It was already a full-blown typhoon outside, and it was starting to pour down hard. Though she had at least been using an umbrella, Maria had been in the rose garden amid all that wind and rain the whole time. Okay, so I'm guessing she was in the rose garden because she wanted to stare at the flower or try to find the flower. She had grown ice cold. Maria had gone into a minor fight with Rosa in the rose garden and had been told to stay there forever. Oh, okay, so just like in episode 1. Okay. She had done as she was told and had continued to remain in that spot even after the rain started. And then Rosa regretted that and realized that she was being a bad mother, so she went back because, you know, the reason why I say she was being a bad mother is because she left her child, who she knew would actually stay there when she told her that, and realized too late that, you know, that obviously that would cause her to do that. So now she was out there in the typhoon really badly. At least she went back, but yeah. Alright. Rosa certainly had gone a little emotional and angry, but Maria's stubborn demands were probably more at fault. I mean, she's 9 years old. The cousins, who had unfortunately been witness to that exchange, were relieved to see the mother and child close to each other again. Rosa toweled Maria's head dry. She seemed overcome with worry that Maria might catch a cold, but Maria herself was nonchalant. Are you alright?
寒気とかしない？やっぱり一度戻って着替えさせた方がいいかしら。
Maybe you really should go back and get a change of clothes. Wait, you didn't give her a change of clothes? Yeah, you definitely should. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on how wet she got, but I mean, if you need a towel for her head, then I'm sure you need a change of clothes. Y'all are rich enough. You can get a change of clothes. All right, like that's not an issue. Although actually, we like these clothes. These are really cute on her. As long as they have the one winged eagle on them, you can give her new clothes. This is a cool. This is a cute outfit, but she needs. I like the outfit. Or maybe it's because of recency bias. I like the outfit she was using when she was with Sakutaro in her room. Okay. I'm hungry, so food is better than change of clothes.
大丈夫そうだぜ。どうぞおばさん。こんだけ元気ならきっと大丈夫だよ。
She's gonna be alright if she's got that much bounce.
傘があって本当に良かったよ。ひょっとしたらずぶ濡れかもしれないと思ってたからね。傘を持ってたのは不幸中の幸いだったよ。
The fact that she was holding on to her rebel is one consolation at least.
でもよマリア、いくら傘があってもこんな大雨になったらちゃんと雨宿りしなきゃダメだぜ。女の子は体を冷やしちゃ絶対にいけない。
Little girls shouldn't ever let themselves get cold. But also little girls should listen to what their mother says, and her mother told her to stay there forever, so about that. I guess sometimes you gotta let common sense take over. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not a mother. I'm not a mother, and I never will be. I never will be, so hey, not up to me.
ママがそこにずっといなさいと言ったのが悪いの。
It's Mama's fault for telling her to stay there. Partly, for sure. That's a decent fault, yes.
本当にごめんね。本当にごめんね。
I'm really sorry. I mean, as long as you don't do it again, right? I mean, you remember what I forgot his name, but from God of War. I also was planning to play that on my channel, and then I started reading Umineko, so there's that. There's so many games I don't play on my channel that are just Umineko's so fun. Yeah, God of War, the main character, I've seen this meme so often. It's like, don't be sorry, be better. You know, it's like a really good quote too. It's very important to remind people, don't be sorry, be better. It's a very good quote, because the whole point of saying sorry is to be better, not to try not, at the very least, not purposely try to do that again, do the same mistake again. That's the whole point of saying sorry. You don't say sorry so that, alright, good, nah, I'm good, I can do it again if I want to. Nah, you gotta be better, or else there's no point. The actual mistake isn't as important as trying to be better, because everyone does mistakes, but if you actually improve on them, then yeah, whatever. You don't even need to say sorry. You can see, like, honestly, a good way to apologize isn't to say sorry. Be like, my bad. You know what? I'll do better next time. You know what I mean? Boom. That's an apology. Okay, you'll do better next time. There you go. Who cares about the mistake? It's the character development that counts. Not quite. I mean, again, maybe sometimes you gotta let common sense take over. I don't really know, but common sense for a 9. I don't know. 9 years old, common sense. There should be some common sense. Stay there even though it was cold. Stay there until Mama came. I guess. I mean, she does have a point though. She does have a point. 9 years. She hadn't hit double digits. She's supposed to listen to what her mom says. A fair point.
マリアは本当にいい子よ。ママの言いつけをちゃんと守ったわね。本当に偉いわ。でも次からはママの言いつけであっても、あんな大雨になったらちゃんと雨宿りをするのよ。
But next time, even if Mama tells you to do something, you find some shelter if it starts raining like that. But next time, use common sense, idiot!
いいわね。
Alright? Dumb idiot! Dumb kid! 9-year-old, you're an idiot! I got an idiot daughter! Imagine you said that. That's straight up a verbal abuse at that point. That's bad. Don't say that to children, please. It's a joke. Please. I have to legally say this. That is a joke. I do not actually mean what I said, okay?
ママと約束よ。
Promise, Mama. Here.
ママと約束。
Promise. As Rosa gently held Maria, they joined their pinkies together and promised. Hey, pinky promise. Classic. Batter and the others could tell that by this bonding between mother and child, expressed through a single little finger, the warmth was starting to return to Maria's body. That's nice.
カノン君、タオルをありがとう。
Hey, I haven't seen Kanon in a while. How are you doing?
助かったわ。
That really helped. Thanks for the towel.
それでは失礼いたします。
失礼いたします. Kanon bowed with a blank expression as though he had done nothing that required gratitude, then left the parlor.
さあ、もうお夕飯よ。みんなも行きましょう。偉いマリアには後でママの分のデザートも分けてあげるわ。
Maria, you can even have half of my dessert too for being so good. Hey, don't let her get too fat. Last time she didn't order bento, remember that? She didn't eat bento, she ate a bun with cream. Alright, like, try to have her, you know, just for, at least for that much, try to have her eat more healthy. Although, I mean, a bun is not the most unhealthiest thing ever, but it would have been better for her to eat bento, especially for dinner. Would have been better for her to have bento, packed lunch. Someone in the comments told me that's packed lunch, so there's that. I say packed lunch even though it's dinner. You get one packed dinner, sure. She loves her mom. Great.
こらマリア、はしゃがないの。ママもマリアが大好きよ。マリア大好き。マリア大好き。
Maria daisuki. That's really cute how she said that. Okay, she loves her daughter as well. That's great. And you know what, Maria? I'm with you on that. I love Rosa too. Okay, that's rare for her to join up on with her on that. Typically she hates when she says that. You go, stop saying ooh! That makes no sense. That's what she typically says, so that's rare. Rosa and Maria looked really happy together. Even the cousins watching started to feel somehow familiar warmth filling up their chests. Chest.
このくらいの年頃が親と一番仲がいいのかもしれねえな。
You know, that might be the age when you're on best terms with your parents. Really? I do hear that a lot, that, you know, when you're a teenager, you're on bad terms with your parents. It's like, oh, when he's a teenager, you know, better watch out. That's when they rebel, because that's when they go through changes. Oh.
うちはそうでもなかったぜ。
It was never like that for you. Jessica and on good terms with parents just doesn't click.
母さんとかいっつも勉強とうるさかったな。
Like mom and stuff always yell me at me to study. Again, now that I've learned so much about Nazi and just seeing her, she's trying to say that for Jessica's own good. And yes, you know, Jessica has a point to argue back. I get that. But at the same time, Nazi does feel some pressure to try and, you know, try to have Jessica a proper fit model for being a new Shiromiya. You know what I mean? So I get both sides. I do. I probably get Jessica's side more so because, again, I'm not a mother. I never will be. But I do understand Nazi now. You know what I mean? I do not blame Nazi for raising you the way she did. Completely, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, y'all. Yeah.
子供を愛していればこそだよ。
Exactly, Jordan. Exactly. That's because they love their children. Exactly. You know, why does she wanted to study? Because you know, in the future you'll be an educated woman, and then you'll get good money, and then a good life. Hell yeah! Then you do what you want. You know what I mean? And then you'll be proper Shiromiya, maybe. I guess if you care about that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna pressure someone to be a proper anything. That's just not my thing.
親の愛は優しさや甘やかしだけじゃないんだよ。僕の母さんも厳しかったけど、僕を大事に思ってくれたからこそだって今ならわかるよ。
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but you know, yeah. Oh, in case the frame rate didn't catch that, George said my mother was strict with me too, but I realized now that it was because she loved me so, or treasured me so, something along those lines. So, yeah, Ray might be lagging everything out the gaff.
ママ大好きママ大好き
Maria still loves her mom.
マリア大好きマリア大好き
That's really cute how she says that. I don't know why.
さあ食事に行きましょう
The way Rosa's voice sounds when she says Maria daisuki sounds really nice.
お手手つないで仲良くね
Let's be friends and hold hands. Where's Sakutaro? Yeah, where is Sakutaro actually? Didn't Maria carry Sakutaro everywhere? Why didn't she carry Sakutaro at any point to the family conference? That's a fantastic question, Amin. Because we know her diaries with her, right? Because that's that's what eventually washes ashore on a nearby island. So
お手手つないで仲良くママとマリア仲良し仲良し
yay, friendly.
そうよママとマリアは仲良しよいつまでもずーっとね愛してるわマリア
Okay, they love each other. Oh, glass break!
なんだよ突然どうした
What the hell is that? What happened, says Battler. The sudden sound had come from the teacup Gretel had been holding, which had fallen and smashed. Oh! I thought that glass break was just a sound of us going to another dimension or something like that. I didn't think it was actually Gretel, or I'm gonna say Angie. Angie actually broke a teacup. that glass break sound was actually a teacup breaking, okay.
ごめんなさい。ぼんやりしてたわ。落としちゃってごめんなさい。
Sorry I was out of it for a moment. Sorry for dropping it. The cup on the floor was broken into tiny pieces. Would it really have made such a sound and smashed into so many pieces just by being dropped from that height? Even someone as obtuse as Battler could realize that she was in a bad mood over something. But he couldn't understand why she had suddenly grown so displeased. Does it have something to do with Maria and what I just mentioned about Sakutaro? About how Sakutaro isn't there and now she's saying she's best friends with Rosa? Does it have something to do with that? I mean, clearly it has something to do with Maria, the Maria stuff that was going on, but I don't know. When she made to bend over and pick up the pieces of the cup, Ronov appeared out of nowhere and stopped her.
お怪我をなさいますよ。お片付けは私どもにお任せを。
Actually, yeah, don't pick up a broken cup with your hands. That's not a good idea. Get like a brush. Yeah, pick it up. Yeah.
紅茶のおかわりをお持ちしましょうか
Shall I bring you another cup? Actually,
いらないわ。
I don't need to read what they're saying anymore because there's no rain anymore and it shouldn't be doing the frame rate lagging anymore. So we should be good here.
どうも悪魔の紅茶は口に合わないみたい。ほう。
Only one whole Beato? Okay.
どの上の紅茶でも口に合わぬものがおったとは。そなたの肥えた舌には敬意を表するぞ。
退屈してきたんで、ちょっと席を外すわ。
What does it mean to go out in a magic dimension? What does that even mean? And he's out.
退屈おいおい、いよいよこれからだろうが。
I know, right? Kinzo's gonna come to the family conference. Actually, not dinner. Dinner's coming first. Nobody care about your dinner. Skip over the dinner. I wanna see Kinzo coming down. That's where the real heat starts.
多分この時点でマリアはまた傘と手紙をベアトリーチから受け取ってるって言い出すんだぜ。
No, I don't think so.
ここからが重要だってのに。
I think Kinzo's gonna come in with the letter this time, or he's gonna be the announcer for the new game, for the new game board. This is the critical part, he says.
失礼するわ。ごめんなさいね。後片付けをお願い。
お任せを。
Angie's gone. Without saying anything else, Angie disappeared of her own accord. I'm not calling her Gretel. I don't care. Her name's Angie. Her name's Angie. Although Gretel is the name of, the girl that beats the witch, so maybe it is a fitting name. Her form literally melted and disappeared into thin air. There had definitely been a displeased expression on her face. But neither Battler nor Ronove, nor of course Beato either, could understand why her mood had so suddenly worsened. All that remained was the fragrance of the black tea she had spilled. Okay. Can we end the part here, maybe? What the hell? What?! It felt very unpleasant. Do I keep going? Yo, this soundtrack is new, isn't it? I think we'll end it there. I think this is a good place to end it. This soundtrack is... I don't recall hearing it, although we've heard a lot of soundtracks so far this episode, so it could be reused. It could not be new, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna end it there. I don't know what this unpleasant thing is. It's a mirror dimension from, or some dimension door from the magic realm to another realm. I don't know, but it just says it felt very unpleasant. I don't know what it means, but we're gonna end it there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this part. Or maybe we already talking about the teacup. Then maybe I should go. Maybe we should keep going a bit if they talk about the tea smell. Wait, let's keep reading one more line. No, to be even more blunt, it made my skin crawl. I guess he's talking about the tea smell. Okay, let's keep going a bit more. And then I'm gonna do an outro soon. Why is Buddy here? Okay, this is a good place to end it. Great. She's irritated over something. We'll find out next time. Maria's talking to her somehow. Yes, this is where we'll end it. Cool. Alright, Maria's in front of us. Alright, cute little Maria. She's gonna have a chat with Angie. I hope you guys have enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. Sorry for talking so much this part. We did not make a lot of progress. But hey, I do like talking. I do like talking. So I hope you guys like hearing, because that is what this entire thing is about. I mean, if you guys were just here to read the visual novel, you can read it at a much faster pace if you really wanted to. So I'm assuming people who are watching, this are watching because they want to hear at least parts of my talking. Maybe don't want to hear me talking so much throughout the entire part. But I'm sorry. I do a lot of talking. I do. So I have a lot of thoughts on my mind sometimes. Sometimes I don't talk as much. Some parts I go really fast through things, and sometimes I want to say my thing. Typically I go very slow through things and talk a lot, but that's how I like to read stories fast. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this part. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys have enjoyed this at least as much as I've enjoyed reading it. And we'll see you guys next time. Kinzo arriving down has hyped me up. And now we're going to see more from Angel and Maria. Let's see how they connect next time. I think I have for this soundtrack before actually, by the way. So there's that. In this visual novel. So there's that. Alright, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Alright, y'all. Peace.